Alright, welcome to show 3 of the first month of PTC Wars. I pitched my first show, which was fucking amazing, by the way, and no screwjob cards were played, fortunately for me. It is now Fletcher's turn to pitch his, show, whatever, I'm sure it'll be fine. Over to you, Fletcher.
And go, hello and welcome to my first show. The company is called Catalyst Pro Wrestling, CPW for short. The show opens with all talent surrounding the ring in the entranceway. The ring MC is in the ring with 3 plinths, all with their tops covered in a black cloth. The MC goes on to explain that a catalyst is something that is defined by a substance which increases the rate of a chemical reaction without itself undoing any permanent chemical change. So everyone on this roster has the power to change the world of wrestling. They can be the catalyst without changing who they are, and all this will be the platform which will make that possible. They go on to explain that tonight not only will we initiate that change, but we'll crown 3 new champions.
Are you controlling any narratives by any chance?
This is deep, man.
The first plinth is unveiled to reveal a tag team title belt.
I also feel he's talking really fast because he knows this is going to be tight 8 minutes.
The second plinth is, if we could all stop talking, that'd be amazing. The second plinth is unveiled to show the Spark Open Championship, a title with no divisions or boundaries. This can be carried by anyone and grants the holder of this title to trade this belt in at any point for a title match of their choosing. The third plinth is unveiled and then show the Catalyst Pro Championship, the company's main championships. That is the top dog. Okay, again, no divisions and no boundaries, but this is the company's main title. Talent start ahead at the back as the MC hypes the crowd up to introduce match 1. Match 1 is the CPW Championship qualifier. We have Will Cruz against Visage. Both strong talents. The winner of this match goes on to the main event, the winner of that match being the first CPW champion. Great back and forth action with both participants getting a great reaction. Cruz picks up a clean win before the two embrace before the end of the match. Visage telling Cruz that they better fucking win that title. Second match is again the second CPW qualifier. Timothy Thatcher versus Charlie Morgan.
Great match.
Hello.
Both participants getting a huge reaction, massive technical showcase for Morgan, who seems to have an answer for every one of Thatcher's intense catch wrestling set pieces. Morgan gets a bit of momentum before Thatcher levels it with a stiff forearm, playing the heel. Thatcher continues a vicious streak with Morgan refusing to stay down. Thatcher picks up the win with 2 back-to-back pile drivers. After the match, the crowd show a lot of love for Morgan. Thatcher helps her to her feet, raises her hand, applauding before leaving.
Oh, I was expecting it.
Great.
After 2 pile drivers.
Third match is for the CPW Tag Team Championships. Again, we're going in hot.
Straight away.
Straight hot. So this is
Red hot.
This is Crashport, everyone's favourite tag team, against Connor Mills and Michael Oku.
Oh,
Absolute barn burner. So Crashport out to a big ovation. Mills and Oku look like they're out for business. A huge spectacle of a match with some great offense and a wonderful tag team display, as expected. Mills and Oku play the heels, with Crashport being white hot baby faces. No one really expected anything different. Crashport pick up the win and celebrate in the ring with the titles. They get cut off and attacked by 2 hooded men. Who beat them down and hold the titles aloft. Pulling their hoods down, they reveal themselves to be Jody Fleisch and Johnny Storm.
Big pop. Big pop.
Prestige.
Big pop.
Yeah.
We now have the Spark Open Championship, which is Rio versus Shota Umino versus Spike Trevay. Triple threat. Okay.
Hell of a triple threat.
Spike starts by cutting a promo explaining that it's an insult that he has to fight to prove what he and everyone else already know, that he is already the catalyst that is going to change wrestling. But he'll entertain everyone just this once because that's all it takes. It just takes 1 shot.
I agree.
Big action and fast-paced match with a great showing from Rio and Shota. Spike spends most of his time dipping in and out of the match. Finish comes when Rio hits Shota with a finish, with Spike running in, throwing Rio out the ring, and getting the pin, taking the title.
I believe we have a card to be played.
Oh, God.
So, Spike Trevay, a very serious wrestler.
Oh, no.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Oh, no. We've got a face to it.
Chosen player as champion has unannounced creative overhaul. Said champion must have fresh new gimmick, which includes a hand puppet of themselves for the next 3 matches.
Oh.
Spike Trevay's gonna be defending like this!
You got Rock Road, mate.
It won't come across on the camera, so I feel like I need to cover it. You can feel the hatred. Like,
honestly.
like raging.
Worst thing is, that card was my idea.
Genuinely furious.
Right.
Would you like 20 seconds to think about your life, or
I can work it in, we're good.
you ready?
Can you though?
Yeah, I can.
We are running again.
HT Drake versus Big Guns Joe, non-title match. Face versus face match here, with a real old guard versus new guard feel. Every time Big Guns Joe gets some face offense and fire, HT uses his veteran experience to cut Big Guns Joe off. HT goes for a big Death Valley driver when Big Gun Joe counters with a crucifix pin and gets the win from absolutely nowhere.
Hey.
Nicely done, Joe.
Following the
Lovely,
match, HT Drake looks on in disbelief but picks up Big Guns Joe and embraces with a massive hug and arm raise. Big moment for Big Guns Joe with HT really putting him over. And the semi-main event, we have a triple threat, which is Angel Hayes versus Lizzie Evo versus Alex Windsor. Very fast-paced three-way match here with Lizzie playing the heel. Of course, Angel and Windsor spend the majority of the match trying to see who the better of the two is. Whilst also fending off attacks from Evo. Finish comes from some miscommunication between Hayes and Windsor. Evo takes advantage of this, pushes Windsor into Hayes, knocking Hayes out of the ring and rolling up Windsor for the win. Okay, we are now on to the main event, which, as we all know, is the title match. We have Will Cruz against Timothy Thatcher, which is a fucking stormer.
That is a banger. That is a banger.
Big fight field, crowd are pumped and they know that they're in for a big match. Hugely impressive showing from both guys. Thatcher laying in a lot of stiff strikes and Cruz taking them all and still fighting on. Cruz hits a huge second rope sit out pile driver for the win.
Jesus.
Hitting his
So he's
crucifixion
taken it
from a
out
fucking
for the
avalanche.
win. Okay, so now we have, he takes up for the win, and wins the championship. Post-match, the locker room empties as Cruz is handed the title and celebrates in the ring. Lovely moment. Okay, as the ring starts to empty, we are left with Mills, Oku, and HT Drake in the ring waiting to leave as we get some cannons shooting confetti over the ring. So confetti's covering the ring, covering everyone as Cruz who is still standing and celebrating. The confetti is still falling. Cruz is attacked
2 minute
from
warning.
behind by another hooded figure.
So many hoods in this show.
Crashboat heads back to the ring as the attack's going on, but they get cut off and immediately attacked by Mills and Oku. Big Guns Joe tries to fend off the attacker in the ring, running past the brawl, and the hood pulls the hood down from the attacker to reveal it is Spike Trevay. Big Guns Joe, he pulls up the hood off his head and off his arm as well. Big Guns Joe and Spike have a stare down as Spike takes off his coat to show the Spark Open Championship round his waist. Big Guns Joe is about to defend Cruz before he's attacked from behind by HT Drake.
Good,
Big heel turn.
Yeah.
It was a referee in tow, so Drake comes out with a referee. Cruz is starting to stand up as Spike levels him with the title belt.
What's his hand puppet doing?
Spike, he's just aghast. He can't believe. Spike throws down the Spark Open Championship, demands the referee do his job, in which he does. The show ends with Spike standing tall with the Catalyst Pro Wrestling title. Destination everywhere, and HT Drake by his side, ring covered in confetti, and Will Cruz face down.
Spike Trevay's your champ.
I'll work with it.
Will the hand puppet have its own
Obviously. Yeah.
That's
The
true.
panel will have the title, and Spike will have a tiny little one. So they'll swap.
Hey, Catalyst Pro Wrestling, everybody. Catalyst Pro Wrestling. 51 seconds left on the clock. Nailed it.
Would you say anyone on your show is controlling their narrative?
This was done literally 4 weeks before this whole shite came out. Yeah.
Well, great show.
Genuinely,
Great show.
put a lot in that.
Shout out to EC3 and all.
I think I'll work.
Ha